saying.
Yes.
He's looking to do some stuff. So I wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Bring him on board with 2 old sitting here.
Okay, that's what's up. Cool, cool. Hi. How are you? Okay. You got some questions for me? Okay. My relationship with Andre right now, we're not together. We thought it was good for our relationship as friends to take separate routes, you know? Just grow. People grow from, you know, situations. We just grew out of love, but we're still friends.
So, after the situation was mentally a little awkward?
Yes. And it's still awkward. I kind of just learned that I can't toy around with people's feelings. Although I might do it again, I do feel bad.
What else is it that you want the world to know about you besides bad girls?
I want the world. That's an awesome question. That is an awesome question. I want the world to know that although I did come off as a stripper, that's not who I am. And a long time ago, I used to think that's who I was because I didn't think I could do anything else. I didn't believe in myself. So I found this inner strength that I had, and I was like, yo, I can really do other things. Like, I saw the life. I saw different cultures. I saw different girls from different backgrounds acting different ways. And I didn't want that life for myself anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I was the youngest one in the house. I was the youngest one on my season. I just turned 21. So I got to the point where I was like, yo, I don't want to be like these people. Like, I do, but I don't. Like, every girl in the house had a good trait about themselves. But I knew that they were older than me, and I didn't want to be 25 or 28 on a bad girls club. You know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of like, started thinking about things since that was the only vacation that I've ever had. I've been working since I was 17, supporting myself. So that was the only time that I could really sit down and clear my thoughts. That's why, like, when you see a lot of the fights, I'm not there because I'm in bed or I'm sleeping, because never in my life as an adult have I ever slept from night to day. I've always worked at night as a stripper, so I've never had the chance to be up in the daytime. So it just gave me a new look on life. Like, you know what? You're not a stripper. You that's what you did, and that's what you do sometimes to make money and make it better for yourself. But if you don't have goals, what's the point of stripping? You know? So
It doesn't define you.
It doesn't define me. I told myself I was gonna do it for a month, and I ended up doing it for 5 years. And I knew if I told myself I was gonna do it for another month, it was gonna be another 5 years. So it was either Bad Girls or strip club until I'm 30. You know? No. Not right now. Yeah, I quit.
So you guys miss your opportunity out there.
I know. They can just pay for me to be on movies and stuff like that. You know.
What did you learn from that experience?
I learned that you have to embrace yourself in order to be strong. If you don't know who you are, you have no strength because you don't believe in yourself. So I just learned to embrace myself and be like, this is who I am. I'm bisexual. I'm happy. I'm a liberal woman. I turned me being into a stripper, embracing strippers. I used to be on that Strippers United, and I never knew that was like women's rights. You know what I'm saying? So like now I'm kind of like, I don't know if you see my Instagram, but like I have posters of missing females. You know, like I'll involve myself in something like that, other than being like, check out my girl who's a stripper. You know, like that. I turn it into, you know, missing children, battered women. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to start doing, because I've been in all those situations, so why not? I used to be homeless. So, you know, I know what it is for somebody to go missing. My mom didn't know where I was at. So I think I'm just going to turn everything that I was, all those stripper things into positive things. Because I'm a liberal woman, like I never got breast implants. I never tried to get butt injections as a stripper. I stayed skinny, and that's what made me unique.
All natural.
Yeah, I'm all natural. Except for my eyelashes and my hair.
Derek, you good?
Good job, man.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are awesome. He is so good, okay? That was the deepest interview I've ever had with anybody.
You heard it first here. Right?
I was so connected to him, for real. Like, I was connected to you guys, but like, he asked some questions that touched my heart because those are what my fans ask me all the time. He is the prime age. He's the prime age of my fans.
You remember what I told you?
They will go crazy for that. Like, they've been waiting that, and I can't respond to every single one of them, so I don't know. So it's like
6 million views, 6 million views.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
That's what's up.
Thank you so much for having him. It was awesome.
Shout out to you, man. The future, man.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So,
Yo, I wanted to touch on something just real quick. I don't want to miss the mood or nothing like that, but in the interview with Derek, in the interview with Derek, you know what I'm saying, you brought up, about the missing girls and stuff like that. I just want to say, how do you feel about what just happened in Cleveland?
Yo, when I saw that, so I put this one poster up really quick. I just gotta tell you guys, I put this one poster up of a missing girl last week for the first time ever. Her sister, her name is Cheka, the girl that's missing, her name is Cheka. And she kept on saying, my sister Cheka is missing for the past month, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just do it, I'm gonna just do it. So I put it on my Instagram, and not only were a lot of people very receptive, but I started getting posters of a lot of different girls that went missing in the same area within the last month. So I'm like, oh my God, something's going on. But yo, like, when I saw somebody was like, yo, they found 3 girls alive, I was like, yo, that shit can happen. Like, you can, there's hope. But another thing is,
what's the story behind that?
Yo, they found Amanda Berry went missing 10 years ago, and so did the other girl went missing like 8 years, and then there's another girl, Michelle Knight, that went missing like 6 years. They were all like from the ages of like 13 to like
16.
Like, when they went 13 to 20 when they went missing, 3 of them, all at the same time in Cleveland, and they found them in a house. Missing for 10 years.
10 years.
And like
Amanda Berry actually has a child.
Yeah, he gave her a child. The dude that kept him in there for 10 years. She broke out the house and was like, help me. I'm Amanda Berry. I've been missing for 10 years. And like, it's crazy because I was starting to feel hopeless because I was like, yo, there's so many there's so many family members that are sending me things. I can't post everything because then my Instagram will be for that. So do I need to open a page? Do I need to do something like, what do I need to do? Like, I can't post everybody's stuff, but it was scary to see that so many girls go missing every day. And people don't know. There's 20,000 children that go missing a year in the United States. There's 20,000. That's 20,000 children. But I didn't know that until I started researching, like, why are all these kids going missing? Yo, it's not that the kids are all going missing. It's just from your area. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to be aware, and you got to be smart, and you can't just say, oh, well, there's no serial killers around here. I live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We all know about that shit. That shit was in the hood. That shit was in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, barbecuing and all that. So I feel like that's amazing. That's God right there. That's God, for real. That's God.
We'll get to the juicy part. We're in a time right now where there's the reunion going on. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get a little inside scoop for,
Oh man. Yo, that shit. I can't say, but I'm just gonna say, like, bitches get their ass whooped for real.
Because it looked like it was about to go in.
Not Valentina. I will touch on this. I will do this. You guys have to emphasize on this. Valentina is my friend. Okay, that's my dog. You know why? Because she is a real ass bitch, and I'm a good person, and I fight for what I believe in. When Shannon said that Quincy Kente shit, I stuck up for her because I was like, the bitch ain't know what she was talking about. She was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, she good. So I will stick up for what I believe in, and honestly, like, Valentina, every time she struck somebody, you knew because she was screaming and yelling and flashing her hands in front of you before she reached out. So yeah, you know, she did her little thing in a fight, whatever.
Right.
But if she always said, if you deserve to be jumped, you will get jumped. So another thing, I never embraced any of that, but she did fight for what she believed in. It just so happens that other people wanted to jump in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the reunion, I felt like that fade was supposed to be caught by Alicia. To be honest, because she wasn't real. She was two-faced, and she's the one who hit Rocky before they went. When she made her exit, the biggest bang in history.
This whole thing about this hot pocket or something like that.
No, I get it. Because honestly, the world does not get it. I'm sorry to say. No. I'm sorry to say, but it's you know how you get in that jailhouse set?
Yeah.
It's the principal. Because she
Phone
walked
check?
in. Honest, it really was like phone check, honestly, because we couldn't, that was the time when we didn't have Jeeps like that. We can't just leave the house to go get more food. And like, we had a schedule that week. So it was hard for us to go back out and get more food, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So somebody was like, we went out all day and somebody was like, oh my God, I just want to eat, whatever. She warmed up the Hot Pocket, took it out, put it down, walked away for 2 seconds, and the Hot Pocket was ate and left there. Like it wasn't taken away. So it was like, bitch, you ate my Hot Pocket. This is your first night here. It's the principle of it.
Yeah.
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like she.
So don't go around eating people's.
But
Hot
that's what
Pockets.
meant a
See
lot
what
to her.
happens.
Like she was really passionate about it. So why could you get mad? You know what I'm saying? Like she was passionate about it. If somebody ate your food that you didn't even know, that was on a show about another alpha female almost whooping your ass, or you guys are threatening each other. It's kind of like, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you put 7 hood motherfuckers in one house, they're gonna be doing shit like that, and you can't allow them to leave. There's gonna be fighting over the simplest shit.
The fucking Hot Pocket.
Right, so it's the principle of it. I get it. I just don't get why Alicia did what she did to Rocky. And I don't understand why Shannon, I do understand that Shannon kind of feels like she got bullied, but she should have went after Alicia because Alicia was behind all of that.
Yeah.
So, what Alicia did do was kind of not coerce, but kind of, Valentina has a short fuse. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't tolerate disrespect. So when you're purposely kind of relaying messages into Valentina that they're disrespecting, she's gonna pop off because she can't control her anger. That was her issue in the house. So, Alicia was behind all that shit. So that bitch should have got popped for real. She should have caught the fade. And she's a questionable bitch. And she has loyalty and respect. It was all about loyalty and respect. But if you're not respecting yourself and you're not being loyal to nobody, So where I come from, we don't do that shit. You don't snitch on nobody.
Nah, I feel it.
I'm sorry. You can't say, oh, she was talking about all of y'all, bitch. I thought y'all was best friends. You an unloyal bitch. I'm sorry.
Yo, it's Turned Up a Notch Radio.
It's crazy, right?
You know what I'm saying? We definitely heard it here first.
Yeah.
Good shit, y'all.
Definitely, man.
Bad girls were lit in the
Thank
building.
you very much.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh my God.
Yeah,
It was so dope to chill with y'all.
Yeah.
Thank
See
you
the
so much.
location, y'all already know how to do
Turn
it.
Up a Notch
All right.
Radio.
Yeah, yeah.